Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. And today I want to just do a quick video response for Joe, for Soft Corners. He's got a great channel. He's just an awesome guy, great person, great asset to the community. Just a great down-to-earth guy. He's got a great collection. He just started his YouTube channel, I think about a year ago, not even a year ago. He's done 100 videos now, and he wanted to do a celebration. So as a celebration, he wanted us to do some celebration cards or something celebrating. So I'm going to go ahead and celebrate the 1961 World Series, the Reds and the Yankees.
Autumn in New York, and even in the United Nations building, there will be timeout for baseball.
Let's watch a little bit of this and we'll show you some cards.
World Series time. In 12 of the last 13 years, New York has had a part in the Fall Classic. 11 times in that span, the Yankees were in it. And they're in it again this year, opposed by the Cincinnati Reds, who won their first National League pennant since 1940. Fans swarm into Yankee Stadium early for the pregame excitement of a series opener. Ralph Houck of the Yankees and Fred Hutchinson of the Reds are the opposing pilots, both managing their first pennant winners. Whitey Ford of New York and Jim O'Toole of Cincinnati will be the starting pitchers. Commissioner Ford Frick relaxes before the game, as does Roger Maris, who hit 61 homers in 1961. The Reds loosen up, counteracting tension that mounts as game time nears. Soon Jim O'Toole, a youngster of only 24, starts warming up. And across the way, Whitey Ford, a 25-game winner, gets ready for action. The players come to attention for the national anthem. Yankee Hall of Famer Joe DiMaggio tosses out the first ball, and soon the Yankees take the field. The 1961 series is underway.
So that's the 1961 World Series. And then in the opening game, the Yankees won the game, the first game, 2-0. And this is Yanks win the opener card from 1962. And it talks a little bit about the game here. 2-hit pitching from Whitey Ford. So Whitey Ford dominated that game. You can see some of the stats there. Mantle was injured. He had been injured for a while there, but he still did play in some of the games, and we'll see that later. But anyway, a two-hitter by Whitey Ford. And the Yankees win the first game. And the second game, Jay ties it up, and the Reds win 6-2. So that's the second game, and it tells you here, Joe Jay displayed the fine form that helped him win 21 games during the season as he pitched a neat four-hitter and ended up winning the game. Gordy Coleman hit a 2-run home run, and there's the stats on that. So basically it was a four-hitter, 4 hits by the Yankees. So didn't get to do much on that one there. So now the series is tied 1-1. And they're coming up to game 3. And I just kind of want to show you here. This is what happened in game 3. Nope, not that. But we're going to get to it in a minute here, because YouTube puts some my commercials in there, so here goes. But anyway, here comes what happened. And
if ever it was pitch measuring time, it is right now, Joe. You better measure right.
9th inning. Game tied.
There's one. It is deep to right field, and that ball is going. It is gone.
Yankees went on to win that game 3-2 when Maris wins it in the 9th inning with that home run you just saw. And there's the Maris wins it in the 9th. And then it says on here, Johnny Blanchard's pinch hit home run in the 8th tied it up. But the home run champ, Roger Maris, hit one in the 9th. So Maris had hit 61 home runs. And then he hit another one here in the playoffs. So he had 62 home runs. There you can see his stats here. Here we go. And he 1 for 4 with a 2-run homer. So Maris did hit more than 61 home runs that year, but it didn't count because it's the playoffs. So that was game 3, and now is when it gets a little bit exciting over here, because now you've got Whitey Ford coming back to pitch again in the 4th game. And there comes Whitey Ford coming back to pitch. And what happened in that game? We're going to take a look a little bit at what happened in that game. Game 4 in the series.
Mantle wants no alibis. He still has a wound on his right side. In the normal
I'll let you
course of
watch.
events, being a man, batting right-handed, he tomahawks the ball more, and so hits on the ground
So Mantle's
more
coming up.
frequently than he does when batting left-handed. High outside, ball 1.
And Mantle was hurt there, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit because he batted for a little bit here. But he hung in there.
Seemed trying to get away from there and not being able to move too well. Ball 2.
I like Houck's explanation. Manager Houck said that the pencil even
Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Well, we'll get back to it in a minute. I'm trying to get the volume right on this thing. Make sure you listen, because this is really a key in the series. This is a key at bat in the whole
Mantle and
series.
Pinson, when they both are well, and Pinson too has
And it was a
wrist
key
injury.
game. So I want
quite
you to watch this and
alike in
just
many respects.
watch how Mantle
And the
handled this
ability
one.
to
He could
steal a
barely
base
walk
or
here.
beat out a bunt,
He was
go
already
get the
hurt.
ball. There's a high foul beyond first and out of play.
So if you look
2-1.
at it, this was similar to Kurt Gibson back in the day, but of course, very little TV and
No
this.
score, 4th inning.
But Mantle was hurt his whole career. But this is a big spot here in the series. He didn't play game 1 and they lost.
Jim O'Toole pitching to Mantle. Maris on first. There's the line drive in the left center field for a base hit, and Post is over to cut it off, and bobbles it. Maris is on his way to third. Mantle cannot go to second. In the normal course of events, if he could run, since he's one of the fastest runners in the majors. And now Hector Lopez is going in to run for him as an indication or proof of what we've been attempting to tell you. He just can't go at top speed.
So anyway, they went on to score with that, and Whitey Ford did end up winning the game. So you could see that there's the stats in the back, and you can see the Mantle won 1 for 2, was taken out of the game, and Skowron, first baseman, went 3 for 3, and Bobby Richardson 3 for 4, and of course only no runs for the Reds. Whitey Ford established shattered a record 1918 by Babe Ruth as he ran his World Series scoreless to 32 consecutive innings. So he got the scoreless streak, and this is where he set the record. So that was Whitey Ford setting the record on that. And then and now the Yankees are up 3 games to 1, and and they came back, ended up winning it in the finale there. So you can see what happened there at the end there. And go ahead and play that for you real quick. Oops, sorry about that, guys. You know, I don't edit. I don't know, just do this straight. So sorry for all my little mess ups, but I wanted to give you guys a good look at this.
The brink of victory. Simpson represents the final gasp for the Reds. He tries to check his swing on Daly's first pitch, lifts a pop fly to left. But Lopez gathers in, and it's all over. The Yankees win 13-5, and once again are world champions.
So 1961 world champions, the Yankees, and there's the celebration. Joe, Four Soft Corners. That's your celebration video that I did for you here. So you can go ahead and put me there on the list there. And this is the this was it. The Yankees crush the Reds in the finale, Game 4. Take a look at the back on the stats on that, and you can see what happened there. And then with Mickey Mantle and Yogi Berra out of the lineup, the Yankees reserve came off the bench to help batter the Reds in the final game of the series, 13-5. So that was the series, and this is the celebration card. The winners celebrate. The new world champs, the Yankees, 1961 world champions, with their celebration. So you can see in the back, it's got all the stats here. You can see what happened there. The pitching record and the Reds. So really, Whitey Ford was dominant. An ERA of 0. He pitched 14 innings, went 2-0, complete dominance. And of course, you had Mantle get that big key hit. You had the Maris with the home run. And that pretty much was the series. So I just kind of wanted to show you that celebration. So, and I'll do one more quick one. I'm not going to do video on this one because it just takes too much time. I've just realized I'm already 13 minutes into this, and I wanted to do 2 series. So I'm going to go ahead and just flash by the cards real quick. And I wanted to show, this was the last championship for one of my favorites, Roberto Clemente. And this was Roberto Clemente's last series. And I wanted to show this. It's a 1971 where the, unfortunately, I was rooting for the Orioles, but the Pirates won. So this is the card for the playoff series. And I'll show you the back of it here. And you can see the stats here if you want to pause it and stuff. But basically that was the playoffs. So they won the playoffs in the National League. The Orioles won the playoffs in the American League. And there's the Orioles here. American League playoff champions. So the Orioles went on to play the Pirates. And it was a great series. I remember it when I was a kid. It was the most disappointing series for me. Even though I was a big fan of Clemente, I was an Orioles fan because the Orioles played spring training here in Miami. And I was able to attend a lot of those games and got to meet the players back in the day when I was a young kid. And it was just a big disappointment for me, but we're going to celebrate it today because it was a great time. And here's game 1 of the World Series. And you can see there that the Orioles got off to a good start. They won the first game, 5-3. You know, Clemente went 2 for 4, so I was happy. Clemente had a good game, but the Orioles won. That's what I wanted. Game 1 started off great. And now, game 2 comes along, and the Orioles are looking even better. We got Brooks Robinson there, you got Mark Belanger, you got some great defensive plays, getting them out. And the Orioles, again, dominate, and they win that game 11-3. So now they're winning 2-0. And if you look at the stats here, Clemente, another good game, went 2 for 5. So I'm a happy guy. My Orioles are winning 2-0. Clemente's having a good series. So I'm happy. And my favorite player, Brooks Robinson, is having an incredible series. And then all of a sudden comes game 3. And the Pirates come back in game 3. And they win this game. They win this game 5-1. And you can see the stats on here. Clemente went 1 for 4. And you can see the rest of the guys over here. So the Pirates ended up winning that one. I wasn't too happy about that. And then it just didn't get any better, because in game 4, the Pirates won again. Game 4, and that is the man, Roberto Clemente, on second base there. And what did Clemente do on this game? He goes 3 for 4. 3 for 4. So just dominating player. So I was happy to see that, but I did not want to see the Orioles. So now they're tied 2 games, 2-2, 2 in a row for the Orioles, 2 in a row for the Pirates. And then the Pirates come back again, game 5, with a dominant pitching performance here. And they end up winning the game. It was 4-0. Just a shutout performance here by the Pirates. And my man Clemente again has another hit, 1 for 4. And that shutout put the Pirates up ahead. So now the Pirates are up a game. And we're heading now to game 6. Game 6 was a big game. Orioles needed to win that game. And, the Orioles did. They came back to win the game. Look at that picture. Now that is an action pose, one of the best action shots. You could see the fans in the background there, just looking at it. This is a big, big game. Game 6, Pirates are winning. All they got to do is win this game, and they're the champions. And the Orioles made a big comeback, scored. I think that was Manny Sanguillen there. Even though Clemente still went 2 for 4, again, you had a big game from the Orioles, and they end up coming back to win the game 3-2 in 10 innings, in the 10th inning. Exciting game. I'm pumped up. Great series. Tied up 3-3. My man Clemente's having an awesome series. My man Brooks Robinson's having just as good of a series. And I'm thinking, the Orioles got a chance to win this series here. So now they're going back to Baltimore for game 7. They're going to Baltimore. And they've got one of their good pitchers. They got Dave McNally pitching, and Pirates have Steve Blass. So what happens? The Pirates and Steve Blass pitches an incredible game and wins game 7 of the World Series on a close game, 2-1. You can see that 2-1 game with Steve Blass pitching a great game, and my man Clemente getting another hit. So great series. Very, very close. One of the toughest series ever. And I wanted to show that as part of the celebration. And of course, at the end, here's the celebration. The Pirates are on top of the world. They win it. Disappointing for me, but it was great to see the great Roberto Clemente win that World Series, really right up to at the end of his life. So wanted to show that, because that to me was a memory that I'll never forget. It was to me the best World Series, even though my Orioles ended up losing. It was just such an exciting time. So thank you guys. I've taken a lot of time on this video, but I wanted to go ahead and show you some celebrations for Joe at Four South Corner. So thanks again, Joe. Congratulations for your 100th video. Congrats on your awesome channel. Truly appreciate it. It's a must watch, guys. I'll go ahead and put the link on my description. So thank you everyone for watching my videos. I truly enjoy you guys, your comments and stuff. So continue with that. So there is the two celebration, the 1961 World Series with the Yankees and the 1971 World Series with the Orioles and the Pirates. Thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome day. There's Orlando from A Collector's Dream.